The new chapter is all about the plants surrounding our environment. And here, as the chapter itself is telling in grade 3, we already learned about the different types of trees like the shrubs, the herbs, and the climbers, and the creepers, and trees. So 5 different types we already learned in the grade 3. Now in grade 4, what extra we are learning for the classification of trees we will see, and what are the parts of the plants in detail we will study, and what are the uses of the plants, what all plant products we generally have in our daily life. So all this in detail, in depth of the chapter we will study in the grade 4. There are basically different parts for the plant. Now main parts will be two children for the plant, that will be root and shoot. All right. Now root and shoot, two parts, as we know, basically two main parts for the plant. And for the shoot part, shoot means which is above the ground level, and root part which is below the ground level. So two parts basically we know. And coming to shoot part, there are 4 parts, subparts which we have to learn. What are those? The shoot will have the subparts. We have leaf, we have flower, we have fruit, and we have stem. So these 4 parts are present only in the shoot area above the ground level. Again, I'll repeat, that is the flower, fruit, leaf, and stem. Now the first part is flower. Now in the shoot part, the first part which we can see is the flower. The flower is the one in the plant which will change over a period of time into the fruit. All right. The flower will be changing into the fruit over a period of time. Next, coming to the fruit. As the flower will change into fruit, children, the fruit will be very different. So a variety of fruits will be available, as you all know, and we have the seeds inside the fruit, and there will be one seed and more than one seed depending on the variety of fruit. For example, mango is having only one seed inside. Papaya and watermelon will have many seeds inside, and we have apple and orange which have few seeds inside. So these are the differences in terms of the seeds inside the fruit. Next, third part, we have to learn about leaf. Now, what is the function of the leaf? Leaf is basically the kitchen of the plant. Now, as we have kitchen in the home, similarly, the leaves are the one where the food is prepared inside the plant, and then it is supplied all over the plant through the stem. So leaves are, again, as you all know, different shapes are there, different sizes are there, and they are usually green in color. But for different plants, again, the colors might change to purple, to pinkish, and different varied colors. But basically, in general, we have green color for the leaves. And as I said, the food is prepared through the leaves. It is done with the help of sunlight, air, and water. The leaf part is prepared the food for the plant. As I said, it's the kitchen of the plant. It is done with the help of air, sunlight, and water. Next, we have to learn the fourth part, subpart of the shoot system, that is the stem. Stem is basically the supporting part for the whole plant, and it will be standing above the ground level. All right. And the stem is the one where it takes all the essential nutrients from the root, from the ground level, and passes to all the subparts, branches, to the main stem region, and to the flowers, different leaves, etc. It is passed how our body will have the blood vessels, and all over the body it is passing the nutrients and blood. Similarly, the nutrients is passed to the plant through the through the stem region to different parts of the plant. The food, the water, the essential nutrients, whatever the root is consuming, root is taking, it is passed through the stem. About the shoot system. Now coming to root. Root is the part of the plant where it is grown below the ground level, and we are known for this, basically the term, the part of the plant which is grown below the ground is known as roots, unlike the shoot which is above the ground. Now basically we need to learn like how we have shoot system subparts. 5 we learned: flower, fruit, leaf, stem, and 4 parts, sorry. Similarly, we are learning 2 types of root here, and that is tap root and fibrous root. Now as I'll show you the picture, these are the picture of taproot and this is the picture of fibrous root. And now what is the taproot and what is the fibrous root we will learn in detail. Now as you can see the taproot here in the book, the taproot is the root below the ground which will have one single stem, sorry, one single root. One single root, through that the thin many small hair-like roots will be developed. So it will mainly have one single root below the ground, and through this main thick root, the small hair-like roots will be developed all over. I'll just show you the picture again. So one single root will be there, and through that, the different small thin hair-like roots will be grown inside the ground. And this is seen mainly in the plants like carrot, hibiscus, pea. Pea is the botany. All right. So these are the plants where it has tap roots inside the ground. Now, second type is fibrous root. Now, what is fibrous root? Instead of one main root, the fibrous root means many small hair-like roots will be developed inside the ground, like very bushy thing. I'll just show you the picture. This is the picture. Many small hair-like roots will be developed instead of the tap root kind of a single root. It will not have a single root. It will have many roots growing below the ground level. So this is called as fibrous root, and it will be available to see only in the plants like rice, wheat, grass. These are the plants where it will be bushy below the ground level. The roots will be many hair-like, and the example is wheat, rice, and grass. For the taproot, you should understand it is a single main root. Through the main root, the small hair-like roots will be grown. Example you should remember for taproot is pea, carrot, and the hibiscus plant. All right. Now about the functions of roots. We saw what is shoot, what is root, what is the function of shoot, what are the subparts of shoot, and what are the subparts of the roots. Now coming to the function of root, you have basically the function for the roots is to fix in the soil. The main stem, the plant body will be staying fixed to the soil. That is the main purpose of the roots, to have below the ground level. And then what is the next? The roots are the one which will absorb the water from the ground and the minerals which are there in the ground, and which are manures we add, which are water we pour, that all is absorbed by the roots initially first, and then it is passed to the whole parts of the body through the, parts of the plant body through the stem. All right, to different parts like flowers, leaves, and the fruits. These are the then prepared further for the preparation of food, which is in the leaves. As I said, kitchen is the leaves are the kitchen of the plant. So here, the roots will take all the essential water and minerals, and then the leaves will take away all these nutrients, and then the preparation of food will begin there. And then further, the distribution will happen through all the stems or through all the branches. Next, what are the roots of plants which we directly consume as the vegetable or any fruit? For example, we have the root itself as a vegetable which are growing below the ground level, that is carrot, turnip, radish, and beetroot. And the pictures are here. You can see these are all grown in the root form only. These are grown in below the ground level. You can see carrot, you can see radish. Here we have turnip, and here we have beetroot. All these are grown below the ground level in the roots only. So that means what? The root itself will be having the food in it and is grown into a vegetable, and we eat these roots of the plant of carrot, radish, beetroot and turnip as the vegetable. Andre eno, it is a root form actually. Carrot and radish and all is what we are eating. It is a vegetable only, but the root is changing its form over a period of time by just accumulating the food in the root area. Okay, and then the next form, after it is accumulated all the food in the root area, it is turned into a vegetable like carrot, radish, turnip and beetroot. These are the root form of the vegetables which we consume.